এই খবরে আমাদের নজর থাকবে, তবে এই মুহূর্তে দিল্লির দিকে নজর রাখতেই হচ্ছে, কারণ হোয়াট ইন্ডিয়া থিংস টুডে গ্লোবাল সামিট আর সেই মহা আয়োজনে এই মুহূর্তে মঞ্চে কঙ্গনা রানাওয়াত।
Growing up, we did see them on the television, and we knew who they were. But to get such deeper understandings of their lives and very dramatic, rather dramatic, and equally entertaining to play as well, must say, and very empowering as a woman. She is definitely somebody who I look up to.
Kangana, you used a very interesting word there, nationalist cinema. You're right, you've come to be associated with that very strongly, you've become synonymous with that. But I'd like to ask you, since you've touched upon this, why did you feel that you identified with this genre of cinema? Do you believe that it got you branded as one belonging to a certain ideology? Did that in any way make life difficult for you?
No. I think we shouldn't overcomplicate it. I think when we come from a certain middle class background or a certain upbringing, which is not westernized, 1%, especially when I started and when I came to Mumbai, I was ridiculed for not speaking English or, coming from a certain background. So the whole thing is that people who used to travel abroad, they had influence of the Western films. What I said about films also, why we don't make deeply regional films is precisely because our industry is so overshadowed by and so influenced by Western cinema, and that's why even for Bharatiya people, right now regional films are appealing more than their own so-called Bollywood or Hindi films. So the same way, when I came in, we are the kind of people who think, being a nationalist is we are the heroes of the country, but there is a certain section of people who don't identify with being Indians, and they don't think it's cool enough, and they'd rather be in some other country. So for me, it was a bit, bit of a rude shock that there are people who think, that being a nationalist or being a Hindi-speaking person, having a Sanatani sanskar, or having, first of all, it was very shocking for me to understand there are people who don't have it. Because, like...
not nationalist?
No, I don't mean not a village belle, but honestly, in Himachal Pradesh, we do not have a lot of diversity. It's a state with 99.9% of Hindus. So I didn't know that... I had a certain upbringing. So the alignment with the uprise of nationalist sentiment in the nation has been very natural and absolutely coincidental. It's not something that has been curated or has been put on, trust me.
Okay, that's natural. But what about from acting in the kind of parts that you did, way ahead of your age at the time, the kind of parts? You shocked us with the fact that you could turn filmmaker just like that, and then you shocked us with the fact that you could become a film producer just like that. This evolution has been stunning to watch, Kangana.
Thank you. It never happens like this. There's lots of hard work and lots of struggle that goes behind any milestone or any barrier that we break.
But tell us, how did you... I did this because it felt like we just watched it and okay, Kangana director, Kangana film producer. But tell us that journey, that evolution of Kangana from that actress who's doing these complex parts to doing complex work in cinema.
Well, I don't think I'm doing anything different. I'm just trying to catch up with the way our audiences are evolving. They are just rapidly evolving. And honestly, we're all just trying to catch up with them and engage with them and, just live up to the standards that they have. Like you said, today they have the options of all the platforms of world cinema and even YouTube, free entertainment, like genuine influencers, small films, big films, reels too. So I think we have a lot of pressure as people belonging to the entertainment industry. Right now, we live in a lot of pressure to be able to appeal to the audiences.
So the response to pressure is that let me make that cinema that they are looking for. Let me myself make it.
No. Look, I think no artist ever takes this approach that we can make something that they're looking for. The endeavor always is that, let me do my best. Let me go beyond what I can. You know, that's precisely what I did with Emergency, where I directed, produced, and acted in it, because I think it's just such a sensational, dramatic events that took place in our country, and nobody ever depicted them, and I just felt that it will be very exciting.
Someone needed to tell the story, and you did.